Gifts that pop. POP stands for Plaster of Paris, and these are decorations, like the ones that you see here. The materials that you need
to do this project,
plaster
you're
of
going to need
Paris,
plaster
water,
of Paris,
cookie cutters,
and I got some at my
plastic
hardware store, my local hardware store, for about $7 for this size tub. You'll need something to measure with. It doesn't really matter what size, you just need one. Some kind of like bowl to mix in. I'm going to be using cookie cutters, and I greased them with Vaseline, like the kind that you use for dry skin. I'm also going to be using some wax paper, just like you get at Aldi, and I have a tray to put everything on. And if you want to try this one, you can try muffin cups. I'll show you how to make a candle holder, and I have the pan here so that it stays firm as a holder. So the first thing I'm going to do is measure out my plaster of Paris. This stuff is dusty, so I'm going to put on a mask. I don't really feel like breathing it in, and try not to make big clouds out of it. The ratio that you do for the plaster of Paris is 2, whatever size you picked, 2 of these scoops, and I picked a 1/4 cup. So 1, and I'm not dumping it like poof in there because I don't want the powder to puff up. And 2. And oh, I forgot to tell you, you need water too. And then, so 2 of whatever size scoop you chose to 1 scoop of water. So when you're putting the water in there, I like to put it in slowly because even the weight of the water coming down will make it go poof. I have a stirring stick here, and I'm going to slowly, yep, see, you can see the powder coming up off of it. You don't really want to breathe that in. You're going to slowly mix it until you get the lumps out, until it's pretty smooth consistency. There we go, looking good. Now, with my tray that's lined with the wax paper, I already greased these with the Vaseline. I just put some Vaseline on the inside, and that keeps the plaster from sticking to these. So I'm going to place these on my flat thing. Have a few hearts, and I had some other ones here. Oh, and here's a bat. That's for my friend Amber, who is a bat biologist. I'm going to make her a little present. And also, I forgot to mention, but you need some straws. And these straws are going to be the holes that will hang your project. Get some scissors and cut off the straws. Cut them as straight as you can, because these little guys are going to go. I have 4 ornaments, so I'll do that. So these are going to go down. To make it stand up, put a little piece of Play-Doh on the bottom so that it sticks to the wax paper, and it will stand up. And make a hole so that when I pour in the plaster, there will be a hole there to hang it by when it gets all dried and set up. Okay, so I've got my plaster in here, and it looks pretty smooth, but you got to work kind of quickly at this point. I'm going to put my straw in, and you can see right away that that is not going to be enough plaster for everything that I picked. And so after I pour it, I'm gonna
give it the smallest of jiggles so that it will settle down in. You can add leaves for flair. Hold your candle in place until the plaster of Paris is firm. This will take a minute or two. 24 hours later. So let's see how hard it is to crack these guys out of their molds, which are the cookie cutters. Try the back first. Ooh, so here's the front. You can see the hole worked. I can see light through the hole. So I'm going to try gently pushing it out of the mold. And I'm a little worried about the pointy parts. Pointy parts are thin, and thin plaster cracks like potato chips.